Mike Hughes here. I'm at riosaress Gallery. That's .com too, right?
Yeah, riosaressgallery.com.
And I'm here with Rio, and you want to tell us a little bit about your paintings?
Sure. So I've been painting for about 32 years. Started
just
out,
a short time.
Yeah, just a short time. Doesn't take long to get to this point. A couple of years ago when I got to dive for the first time, I decided that I wanted to bring the textures back to the canvas, and so I spent several months trying to figure out what kind of a concoction I could come up with so that I could carve the canvas first so that it's three-dimensional so you can touch it, because you can't touch the reef, you can't touch the creatures, but with my work you can totally touch all of it after it's been varnished.
Even though it's paintings, you get to touch it?
Yeah, because there's so many clear coats on there over the top of it that it's pretty much bulletproof. We have clients that own giant ships and stuff that have the art on the boats, and it can be, in the humidity and everything else. So
because they frowned upon that when I did that for the Louvre.
Yeah, I'm sure. When you're at the Louvre, if your shadow is on the painting, they want to throw you out.
Yes.
I've almost been thrown out of an art museum because I was studying a piece too closely. I'm like, I'm just looking. I'm just looking at the brush strokes.
Okay, so you put a plaster on it, or?
Yeah, it's not plaster, but there's about three different chemicals.
Play-Doh.
It's not Play-Doh. The plaster would crumble off. There's about 3 different chemical properties in here, and then I use a heat gun and metal knives, and so the heat gun starts to set it up, and then I carve it off with the knives to get the image the way that I want it, and then after it's been heat set and dried out.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But, it sets me apart from everyone else in the industry. So that, and I'm painting very realistically. Okay,
so after we heat dried it, then you apply the colors.
Then I start working my colors on here, and I start setting my distance. So it starts out kind of dark and kind of dreary looking, but you've got to set your shadows first, and then you start building that bright color forward. So using the colors properly and having all the color theory training that I have allows me to take this arch that's just straight across this canvas, but when I'm finished with this arch will come up, shoot straight back, and then curve back around and come off that edge. So it allows me to put the turtles in different areas of the canvas as well. So this guy will be in the distance and flying through with just a little bit of light hitting his nose as he comes through this arch, and then these guys will be up front, and there'll be a lot of play on light and things of that nature.
Turtle Haven.
Yeah, Turtle Haven.
Okay.
So that when it's done, it'll look something like that one without all the blue in the background.
Okay. Yeah, because I like this one, which has all the blue. Yours, you showcase the animals and the texture.
Yeah, I did. I started out doing the blues in the background, and I like it. I love it. I don't mind the blue at all. The aqua's my favorite color, but I wanted it to be more intensely focused on the subject matter itself, so I omitted the blue, because really when you're diving and you're right up on the reef, you don't see the blue anyway. It's really not there. It's only there in the distance. So I removed the blue and gave you an opportunity to focus more on just the reef and the fish that are on the reef, and I don't put there's not a lot of chaos, because I just want you to study what I thought was really profound about that particular site or whatever.
So you just kind of gaze at it for hours, that way?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you very much for your time. Now, if they want to see some more of your paintings, we're on the internet.
We are riosaressgallery.com, and we have a YouTube station, riosaress on YouTube. So look us up. We've got a lot of videos, and we're having a lot of fun. We're going to start teaching you guys how to scuba dive next.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.